All right, guys, let's talk about Palantir down at 17.42. No, 17.24, not 42. 17.24. Look at that. Look at that trend line. It might be a good opportunity to buy here. We'll see what plays out in the coming days. This one gapped up on earnings. Let's switch to the daily chart. And since then, it ran as far as 21.85. And after that, it just continued to tank. I mean, here's earnings day, and it just had a huge run up from a low of 14.80 to a high of 21. I've been waiting for a dip. I've been waiting for this to find an area of support, and it looks like here it is. We'll see what happens though moving forward. But as long as we break out to the upside here inside this wedge, I'm ready to buy and get back in. Ideally, I wanted it down here at 14.50, $15, because that's where we were going sideways. That's where we have a lot of support for this, a lot of demand for the stock. But hey, looks like it formed a new demand here. Again, it's going to depend on Monday. If we break out, we're going to see a move as far as 1774 and possibly 1841. And then there's 19 up here as well. So keep an eye on this one. Another thing, I think it is a great AI play as well. The last earnings, Palantir popped 20% after its third quarter results beat estimates, and it raised its revenue guidance as well on top of that. So they expect they expect to make bank. That's what that means. Palantir's revenue for the third quarter increased 17% to 558 million from 478 million a year earlier. This is their fourth straight quarter of profitability, which means it is eligible for inclusion in the S&P 500, and it reported its first profitable quarter in February this year, or in this case, last year, February. So that is another one to keep in mind. The company is known for its defense and intelligence work with the U.S., and it only supplies its products for Western allies. Karp said, "We've never supplied our products to enemies. We proudly support the U.S. government. I am proud that we are supporting Israel in every way we can." Their commercial revenue grew 33% year over year. Palantir said its U.S. commercial customer count increased 37% year over year, growing from 132 customers to 181. So this is another one that I think people are sleeping on right now. Another one that I'm going to be looking to get in as well. And that is it for the video. I think it has earnings in early March. So this one has not had its earnings. Keep an eye on earnings. I might have a run up in anticipation of earnings. We'll see what happens. But that is it for the video.